Zion, help me finish this. The Chick-fil-A Classic was...
Probably the best tournament I've been to out of my whole high school career.
Why is that?
The crowd is just electric. I've never played in front of a crowd like that.
And here he is. So Zion, welcome to the Levy Lounge, long distance. How you doing, pal?
I'm doing well. Thanks for having me.
You got it. So let me ask you what the headline asked. Are you the next LeBron?
As good as that sounds, I'm just trying to be myself.
How ridiculous a question is that? I mean, you see that in the headlines, you hear me ask you that. That just must be mind-blowing for a high school kid, right?
Yes, sir.
Who's your favorite player in the NBA?
I have three. LeBron, Russell Westbrook, and Kawhi Leonard.
All excellent choices. If you're sitting back on the couch one day at night, you watching college ball or you watching the NBA?
College ball.
Who's your favorite team in college?
Don't have one. I just look at the schools. I try to catch all the games from the schools that recruit me.
You're a sharp kid because you know if you would have said a favorite college team, I would have said, are you going to go to college there? you weren't going to fall for that trick. You can't possibly be a regular kid in high school. You're already a social phenom. We've got some numbers on this. You have 360,000 followers on Instagram. You've only posted 30 times. We did the math. That's about 12,000 followers per post. The biggest fan, we heard Drake. Drake follows you on Instagram. Were you aware of that?
Yes, sir. That's amazing.
Why do you think he follows you? Why is he a fan of yours? Wearing your jersey?
I'm going to say probably because some of the dunks he's seen on social media. So he probably just wanted to check some of them out on my page.
Have you ever met him?
Yes, sir. I've texted him, and we've texted each other quite a bit.
Great. What's Drake's cell phone number?
It's classified.
Very good. How is recruiting going? Give me a feel for that. What's it like for you to come home from a day at high school? You know, people picture you got coaches lined up on your lawn. Like, what's that like? Is the mailbox full every single day? The voicemail, is that full at home? Your cell phone? How has that been, the recruiting aspect for you on a daily basis?
The recruiting process for me, it's a very special and tricky process. Some days, you know, you want to answer every phone call, open every single mail, and then other days you just want to go home and just lay down and just call it a day.
So, you don't have to tell me where, but do you know in your head right now where you think you'll be attending? Again, I won't ask you where it is, but do you think you have a good idea right now of where you'll be going to college?
No, sir. My recruitment is still wide open.
All right, we have you ranked as the #2 player in the country in the 2018 class. Does that bother you that you're not #1?
No, sir. I'm just honored to even be on the list, knowing that there are so many other great players in the nation, and y'all decided to put me #2 out of everybody. I mean, I'm just honored to even be on there.
That's the correct answer. You're doing very well on this exam. Everybody has scouting reports, and we got your strengths, we've got your weaknesses, but everybody's got weaknesses. I've got a ton of those. But let me read you what we call the bottom line, okay? He's an absolute beast whose game is as aggressive as it is powerful. He's consequently one of the most impactful players in all of high school basketball and among the best long-term prospects in the game as well. So you hear me say that. I see the big smile. What does that mean to you?
It means a lot, knowing that people are saying that about me. But me, I'm not one to pay attention to scouting reports. I'm just going out to every game looking to win or do whatever I can to help my team win that night.
Zion Williamson, 6'8", power forward, and I do mean power forward, from Spartanburg Day, South Carolina. Thanks for joining us. And listen, when you get to be 21, you can actually come into the Levy Lounge, okay?
All right, can't wait to get 21 then.
Good luck, pal. Thanks.
All right, so our boy Zion Williamson has the athletic ability to be a decathlete. Dunking is not one of those 10 events. Slightly more athletic than Levy himself. Weight, about the same. Right there. He is LeBron-like in that he could probably be a tight end. This was LeBron back when he was a skinny little guy in Akron, St. Vincent, St. Mary's. He was young and bouncy as well, ferocious at the rim. These guys, they will be McDonald's All-Americans. They will not have to actually work at McDonald's like I did, both in high school and in college. Jeff Goodman makes a living covering college basketball and the kids who eventually will play college basketball. So the obvious comparison is LeBron, but you've seen him play, and you compare him to whom?
Well, I talked to a coach who's recruiting him earlier tonight, and he compared him to Charles Barkley, which I thought was a little bit different, but he said he's got that big caboose
Haunches.
back there. He's a great rebounder. I would compare him a little bit more to Shawn Kemp in terms of just a freak athlete as a four-man. But he does more than just dunk, and that's what we didn't see on the clips, is he can rebound, he can pass the ball, high IQ. I mean, this is a kid who's got the whole package and won't be in college for long.
All right, yeah, and so the coaches are saying what? Apparently there's nothing but superlatives.
Nothing but superlatives. Superlatives also about Steve Levy's interview.
Right.
I mean, listen, to go from Barry Melrose, who, by the way, is only 60 years old, Steve, so senior citizen, pull that back, please. He's offended back there. He may not come back out.
Well, let's talk about the 17-year-old, though, as he comes through. So he's getting 50 recruiting letters a day. Do we know if he's kind of narrowed this, winnowed it down even a little bit?
Listen, right now he's got like 50 schools on the list, but according to the sources that I've talked to involved in the recruitment, right now there's 3 that probably stand out the most, and that's Duke, Kansas, South Carolina, Kentucky. Obviously, Drake wearing that shirt. They've probably got it in there, too. So I'd say those 4 right now are in the lead.
A lot of the usual suspects. South Carolina if he stays home, or if he really wants to stay close to home, Wofford. But we don't think that's going to happen.
Mike Young, Wofford coach. He's trying.